Welcome to Wakizashi's Teahouse. Gray's Pick and Mix. Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse home in Japan. How are you doing? You good? Are you genki? I'm not genki this week. I'm sorry to say. Feeling a bit, I don't know. You know when you get the feeling that maybe a cold is coming on? I'm getting that feeling. A little bit of a sore, scratchy throat, and yeah, it was so cold today. I don't know what it is where you are, but we were down to 2 degrees early this morning. That's Celsius, so don't ask me what that is in Fahrenheit. No idea. All I know is it's bloody cold. Very cold. Anyway, let's talk about some comics. It's been a bit of to me, it's been another disappointing week of reading popular American comics, or should I say modern American comics. I don't know, nothing really jumped out last week apart from one title, which I did drop a review of. I hope you watched it. Did you watch my review of Batman City of Madness issue 2? That came out. I got a copy of that, even though only digital. And yes, enjoyed it very much. As I say, there's a review on the channel. Do check that out. Apart from that, not a lot really stood out. And do you know what I've been doing? I've been going back in time. Especially with it being the season. The Christmas season is very, very close now. Well, Christmas is just around the corner, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it's next week. It's a week today, Monday. So let me show you something amazing. Check this out. See if you know this for a start. Batman, Gotham After Midnight. This is the first issue of 12. There was a 12-issue maxi series, to call it, back in July 2008. So the first issue came out in July. It ran from July to 2008 to June 2009. Oh my goodness. Kelly Jones. You recognise it straight away, right? Look at some of this art inside. Let's open up. We've got Batman fighting the Scarecrow within the first couple of pages. Look at this. Bask in the glory of Kelly Jones. I remember when I first saw his style, and I was a young and foolish comic book reader. I didn't really appreciate how good it is. Let's have a look at find another good page to show you. Wow, there's lots of advertisements in this book. There's a great page near the end where you've got the moon in the background. Look at this one. This was blowing my mind before when I was showing, testing the camera out. I know it doesn't look great on this, but look at the moon there. Wow. So, written by Steve Niles of, is it 30 Days of Night? Yeah, 30 Days of Night, the vampire story fame. And Kelly Jones, he illustrates them all. I've just finished issue 2, which is, here's the cover for that. Look at that. The Axeman cometh, it says. Scary second issue, August 2008. We open with the classic, Batman is dead! And Christian Bale, Batman advertising milk there. Do you remember those adverts? Got milk? I think it's going to take more than milk to revive Batman here by the looks of things. Only issue 2 when he's dead? What? What do you say? Again, just a brief look at a couple of pages. Look at the art. I love this style. So yes, Gotham After Midnight. It ran from July to June, so from summer to summer, but perfect for Christmas, I think. Kind of combination of Christmas and Halloween story. So, anyway, let's get on with new releases from last week and recommends coming up this week. Picks of the week and all that. Where are we? Let me just close that. So, as I say, a little bit disappointing. Where are we? Boom! Here we are! Hello again. So, last week we had, let's check the page, Detective Comics 1079, didn't read. Action Comics 1060, yes, because John Constantine, he was in it, and I read that one, but I didn't read the backup stories, just was not interested. I'm sorry to be a bit negative, but it's been a rough week for comics for me. A rough couple of weeks. We had the conclusion to Moon Knight, issue 30, the run by Jed MacKay. Let's have a look what people were saying about that. I did skim through a copy. I got a review copy off a friend, and Yeah, I've just not been following it, so I don't know. But here we go. 5-star, 5-star, 4-star reviews, 4.5. Lots of very high scores here. The end is absolutely terrific, as you'd expect from Jed McKay. And what else? Amazing run. Can't wait for next month. So I think they're launching a new, is it like a kind of post Moon Knight series, basically relaunching the series, aren't they? Vengeance of the Moon Knight, it's called. But yeah, very, very high reviews. What an amazing ending. Can't wait for Vengeance. So, did you read Moon Knight? Because it was getting pretty good reviews the whole time. I kind of jumped in and out a few times, but I never really stuck with it. Okay, let's go back. So that was the most pulled issue from last week from Marvel, from the League of Comic Geeks website. We also had Miles Morales Spider-Man 13, X-Men Red 18, Batman and Robin 4, didn't read it, Green Lantern 6, heard it's good, not reading it, Immortal Thor 5, can you guess? Yep, not reading that. Okay, let's get down to the second row. Here we go. World's Finest Teen Titans, issue 6. I saw some good reviews for that. I'm not reading it. I kind of lost interest after issue 2 of that. Less said about Mark Waid at the moment, the better. But anyway. Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham, issue 2. This was getting quite hyped. Did you read it? Are you reading it? $6.99. I splashed out for City of Madness, issue 2, so I didn't go for this. But to be honest, I found it very hard to read the first issue. Really hard to get into. I wasn't sure about Grandpa's take on Batman. There was a lot of text, a lot of writing. The art is cool, but it's a very individual, kind of distinctive style. But people seem to love it, eh? What do I know? Let's have a quick scope of the reviews. Here we go. Look at that, 5-star, 4.5. Wow. Showing up the main Batman book, says this reviewer. Stunning artwork, great layout, well-written dialogue, and an interesting story. Okay? The first issue was pretty great, but this has to be one of the best Batman books I've ever read, says this reviewer. Wow. So they're all 5 stars. Let's have a look at any negative ones or, medium. Not a fan of the Bruce personality in this book, in this story. Art is fantastic. The story is intriguing with new villains, so I will stick around. Okay. So yeah, overwhelmingly positive there, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Do let me know in the comments on the video. Please let me know what you're reading and what you've picked up. Even if it's not Batman, Gargoyle of Gotham, I'd love to hear what people are reading. It always makes me curious to try new things. That's a good way to find new recommended titles, isn't it? Okay, we also had Superman Lost 9, issue 9. Not reading that. House of Slaughter, issue 20. Anybody reading the House of Slaughter series? Again, do let me know. And Radiant Black. So we've got a Boom title and an Image title there in the first 2 rows. They are the most popular or the most anticipated, most read indie titles from last week on this site, don't forget. Okay, scroll down to the 3rd row and there we go. Batman, City of Madness, issue 2. There's a review from Gray on there if you want to click on it, have a look. I won't do it today though. Captain America 4 dropped, but I haven't read that. Here's another one I did with Jim from Weird Science Comics. We did a review of Blade, issue 6, Legacy, issue 34. Enter Dracula. So Dracula came into it with this issue. And it was okay. It wasn't bad. Just wasn't that great, I thought. Oh dear. And the variant covers went small. I did drop a review this, so just let me read briefly. My review says, this issue is a very fast read and not a lot happens. Dracula mentors Blade in his fighting techniques. That's pretty much it. Oh yes, and Bruce Banner appears on the final page, setting up next issue's guest star. The change in artist was a bit of a downgrade for me. I remember how good the first few issues were, and this doesn't live up to that early promise. Now, the art on this was done by Lee Ferguson, not Eleanor Casagrande, who I've liked her work on it, but yeah, think about this. We're only up to issue 6, and they've already got a fill-in artist. What's going on? What is going on? But yeah, Brian Hill, he's been writing a pretty good series. As I say, the first few issues were really good. I thought exciting, fun, sexy, entertaining. Blade was badass, but now it's just kind of like, this felt like a bit of a filler issue where you'll fly through it if you read it. It's a very quick comic. Okay, a few more to check. So we're going down to row 3. After Blade, we had the Titans Beast World issue 2. Now, I've heard from Wes from Thinking Critical, seems to love that. He's really enjoying the Beast World. I've not been reading it, but I've heard from a few people that it's a lot of fun. If you're missing fun from DC, maybe give it a try. $4.99 though for that, just to let you know. Wesley Dodd's The Sandman issue 3 came out, and also The Scorched issue 24, that's up to now. Gotta say, I love that cover, She-Spawn, but I'm sorry to say I'm not reading it either. I need to get back into Spawn titles. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus more on the indie. Go back to Spawn. Looking forward to maybe Spawn issue... Which one is it? Is it 350, which drops in a couple of months? Or it might even be next month. I might jump back on board with that. Okay, just a few more to talk about. Anyone reading Punisher, the new version, which is not the Punisher? Should we call it Not the Punisher? Issue 2 came out. And one I can recommend from DC. This is a rare one to recommend. The Batman City Madness I talked about, that's a black label. It's basically an Elseworlds book. But Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue 2 came out. It's really good. Really, it's just fun. It's fun and nice art, a good story, great Christmas theme with Santa Claus, Batman teaming up with Santa, who apparently Santa trained Batman in the past at one point. And we've got Krampus in here. Krampus used to be buddies, kind of, with Santa, but he's gone rogue. Yeah, it's so much fun, but the only problem with this is that it's coming out weekly, so it's hard to keep up, and it's a lot of money, because these are $3.99 each. I tell you, coming out fast and furious. Any Green Arrow fans or Black Canary fans, they make an appearance in this book. Also, Robin, of course, Damian Wayne's Robin. And even Superman pops up right at the end with a nice cliffhanger. So yeah, have a quick look at the reviews. As you can see, 4s and 5s out of 5. Very good, very positive. There's nothing below a 4 here. Oh, there's a 3.5. This book has great art. That's it. But this review is saying, I don't vibe with its take on Santa. Okay, fair enough. I can understand that. It's just a lot of fun. It's nice to have a well-written, good-looking, weird little Christmas story. Yes, and someone else saying, don't sleep on this series. I originally thought it would just be a half-baked story with Santa sprinkled in, but boy, was I wrong. Yeah, definitely. Have a look at this. If you're looking for some like Christmas fun, as well as a bit of horror, yeah, give it a shot. Good to see the DC characters acting like the characters that they are and have been for a long, long time. Okay, I think that's it for last week's recommendations. As I say, not the most exciting week. Not a lot to get excited about. I don't know. Is it just me? Are you feeling it too out there? Do let me know again in the comments, please. I always love to hear from you. I really do. There were some indie ones I wanted to cover. Oh, just for a shout out to, oh my God, Jim Weird Science Comics. Jim made me read White Widow issue 2. Absolutely. Oh. No. And not a comic. I don't even know what it was. Do you want to read my review? I didn't make a video, but here it is. This is my review. This is a rare one, a rare negative one from Wakizashi. I start my review with a disclaimer. I only read this issue because a YouTube buddy, Jim, I'm talking about you, wanted me to review it with him. We covered issue 1 and that was enough for me. This is not a comic book. I don't know what it is, to be honest. It was a chore to get to the end. I think it's 20 pages, but it felt like 50. There might be some semblance of a story in this issue, but I couldn't find it. The character voice for Yelena is Florence Pugh from the Black Widow movie. Less said about that, the better. Only sometimes it isn't. The voice changes throughout the issue. Yelena is a trained assassin and would not come across as a village simpleton. She should be highly intelligent. In this book, she isn't. The other characters have the same voice. There's no different voices. It's difficult to know who's talking half the time. The focus on this issue is finding a job with a good dental plan while shopping at a farmer's market. I'm not being sarcastic, it really is. Oh, and revealing to anyone who might be near you that you're a secret assassin. I'm a secret assassin. Apologies for the rant, a rare one from me, but I wanted to give a few reasons as to why this is an awful comic book. In my review, I could have just written the word terrible and left it at that, which most people do, garbage, terrible, but I don't like to do that. I like to say, give some examples why I think this comic stinks. And somebody replied, I got a comment, I was a bit worried I was going to get attacked in the comments. Attack from Titan, no. Someone said to me, you're not alone. I gave a very similar review for the first issue with the same reasons. I think I gave the first issue 2 stars, and that was probably being nice. I didn't bother reading this one. I replied, I don't like to be so harsh on any writer or artist, but this was just bad. Who is the target audience? No idea. Okay, so there we go. Sorry to subject you to that. Let me just go back to the OBS page. Just got a horrible feeling. I've been going for 17 minutes, right? I'm recording this. I can't do it live tonight, so it's recording. And I thought I still had the mic muted. It's like what nightmare that would be. Graham, what are you doing? Okay, so without further ado, let's go to new releases this week. Let's try and get some excitement. Let's try and get Gray Genki'd up. Come on, somebody. Please make me feel Genki again. Time for a quick sip of water. So, for the week starting, today is Monday the 18th of December. So the first comics come out on the 19th, Tuesday the 19th December for DC, and of course Wednesday for the rest. For Nightwing fans, we've got Nightwing issue 109, and for Amazing Spider-Man Zeb Wells, I should say, for Zeb Wells Spidey fans, we've got ASM issue 40. Both of those $4.99. I never got into Nightwing with Tom Taylor's run, and as you know, if you watched a few of my videos, I've dropped Spider-Man until Zeb Wells is off the comic, which probably is not going to happen soon. Just had enough of it. World's Finest, issue 22. I should say Batman Superman World's Finest. I was enjoying that, and then we had the craziness, the last couple of weeks in comics. Creators going out on the attack, and Mark Waid was going on the attack. He was attacking Mark Miller for reasons, for whatever. It just came across as complete and utter tool, Mark Waid. So because of that, and again, I don't like to do this, it is kind of, what's the word? It's a bit unfair, I guess. You can argue that you're, what's the word? You're cutting yourself off from a good story, cut your nose to spite your face. Is that the saying? Is that how it goes? Because World's Finest has been decent, but I'm not reading it anymore. I'm not going to support Mark Waid. He's a person who, not just having to go at Mark Miller, he's always having to go at comic book fans. He has to go at retailers. He has to go at everybody. Why can't he just, you can tell that he's enjoying writing this series. Why can't he just be nice about it and be nice to the fans and show a bit of respect? All these people over the years, who've been paying their hard-earned cash, giving you money for your writing. I don't know. I really am feeling it. So, that's it. Enough of that. Let's talk about something a bit more positive. Superman, issue 9, comes out on Tuesday. The Man of Steel gets an upgrade, courtesy of Lex Luthor. Super armor. Superman's battle with the Chained has left him wounded in unexpected ways, but the Lex Luthor Revenge Squad is still forming. To save Metropolis, Superman has no choice but to put on a special armor built by Lex himself. Featuring artwork from Eisner Award-winning Sometimes, not sometimes, these days I kind of switch off when I see Eisner Award and it's like, yeah, whatever. Nightwing artist, Bruno Redondo. Okay, I see. So he's doing the art for this issue, eh? $4.99. You do get a couple of backups. I don't know if I'm going to be reading the backups. I want to read the main story because it's Joshua Williamson's been having fun with that. Enjoying writing it. Here's the main cover. We have a variant by Lee Bermejo, is it? Bermejo? And Bruno Redondo. So he's on the art. Nightwing artist. He's done a variant cover too. Mike Deodato. Mike Deodato Jr. Aquaman the Lost Kingdom tie-in variant. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom? I thought that movie was lost. We also have a Michael Janin Santa cardstock variant with a rather disturbing and freaky looking elf on the front there. Ooh, I like this one. Nathan Zerdy cardstock variant. Wow. What's the tie-in there? I'm not sure. And a Michael Walsh variant. There's a lot of variants, aren't there? Let's have a look at the thing here. Main cover plus you got 4 open order covers, as I say, and 2 incentive variants. The sexy one's an incentive variant, I see. Okay, go back. Still here. Hiya. Okay, just checking, I'm still there. Right, so Wolverine issue 40, Wonder Woman 4, no thank you. Incredible Hulk, I'm interested in. I will give this a look. I've been enjoying Philip Kennedy Johnson's take as a horror, Hellboy style almost comic book version of Incredible Hulk. Oh, it's gone small again. Tiny. A Peach Momoko variant there. Wow, that's a bit of a freaky hand, isn't it? I don't like it when they go small like that. I heard that before. Yeah, so PKJ, Philip Kennedy Johnson. Hulk versus the War Devils. The Hulk and the undead Ghost Rider make amends, but Ghost Rider smells an evil in the air, and it's been terrorizing a small community. With Bruce's teenage sidekick Charlie determined to prove herself as a hero, Hulk must face them down before she gets herself into more trouble. More trouble than she bargained for. So it's Legacy issue 788. This series, this latest relaunch series, issue 7. Okay, there we go. Anyone reading Hulk? Again, do let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear. Gods, by ye gods, ye gods. Gods issue 3 comes out. Jonathan Hickman. $4.99. Might have a look, I'm not sure. Spawn issue 348. Yes, I will, because I want to. Maybe I'm going to start doing it from the new year. I think whenever issue 350 drops, I'm going to jump back on board. So do keep your eyes open for those. Hopefully, future Spawn reviews coming back to the Wakizashi Teahouse channel. We've also got Uncanny Spider-Man. Again, I was kind of enjoying that, but the writer Cy Spurrier showed what a tool he is, what a fool he is, what an idiot he is on social media, and it almost put me off again. Like, what do I do? Do I start reading because the guy's an idiot? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. One that I do want to point out, and this is one I do want to read. I enjoyed issue 2, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. So yes. That's 2 DC comic books I'm actually talking about reading this week. I'm recommending, even though I haven't read them. This might be fun. I hope it will be. I hope it is fun. The issue 2 was great fun. Nice cover there. Green Arrow, Kong, Kaiju action, Godzilla, Superman. Oh, you probably can't tell, but I'm losing my voice. I'm a bit worried. Wonder Woman there and Green Lantern. Wow, that's a pretty dope variant cover by Simone Di Maio. I like Godzilla, although I'm not sure about the purpley pink hue. Oh, look at this. That's a beauty. Artist D-E-Y-N. Dean or Dane. That's a great variant. I like the detail. So it's 2 open order, the main cover, plus 2 incentive covers, of course. Those 2 dope covers are incentive ones. 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50. Good luck trying to get those. Superman and Godzilla have gone head to head, with devastating consequences in Metropolis as the Justice League scrambles to protect their homes from the monsters. Supergirl encounters Kong on Skull Island, and Wonder Woman takes on Behemoth on Themyscira. Lost in the monster mayhem, though, are Lex Luthor and his Legion of Doom. What nefarious connection do they have to everything, everywhere all at once? Brian Buccellato writing that. Christian Duce on art. So yeah, hopefully it will continue the fun of last issue. We will see. Okay, we're down to row 3. Anything to catch your eye here? Superior Spider-Man, issue 2 drops. Not reading that. Spider-Boy, issue 2. Green Lantern War Journal. I will have a look at this. This has been good. Again, this is Phil Kennedy Johnson. He seems to be doing some really good work at the moment. Let's give that a want it W. It's a character I don't know much about, but John Stewart, the Green Lantern John Stewart, I've liked this War Journal so far. And wow, who's that there? Is that Forged in Fire, guest starring Steel? Looks good. Yeah, might be worth a look. I like the sci-fi angle to this. Okay, and we also have Jay Garrick, The Flash, issue 3. Image Comics, The Deviant, issue 2, which is James Tynion's horror, Christmas horror story. Do you want a horror story for Christmas? Do you want a serial killing Santa? I don't know if it's Santa or not, but yeah, might be worth a look. Excuse me for burping. Spine Tingling Spider-Man 3. I might check that out. We'll see. We'll see if I can get a review copy. Back down to the 4th row, we've got Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue 3 coming out, and also Batman Offworld. These are both possibly pulls from me. Possible pulls. I'm not sure. Batman Offworld issue 1 was fun. I don't know if it's good enough to buy, but it was fun. I'll see how I feel. But the Batman Santa Claus Silent Night, I have been having a good time with this. I'm probably going to pick it up. It's either this or Godzilla, the Godzilla one. Which one do I do for tomorrow? If I have time to drop a review on Tuesday, I might do Silent Night issue 3 or Godzilla Kong Justice League issue 3. Ooh, decisions. Looks like we got Hawk Girl, is it? Will the real Hawk Girl please stand up? Derek Chu cardstock variant. Nice. And a Trevor Hairsine with a Krampus attacking soups and a Christmas tree in the background. I like that. Yeah, pretty cool. Fun, and only $3.99 by the way. It's rare for a DC comic to be $3.99. Hawkgirl, Krampus, Santa Claus, Wonder Woman and Batman. How's it go again? 'Tis the season to be jolly. So it might be worth picking up. And I think Geiger, Ground Zero issue 2, if you're reading it from Image. I think that might be it for me. Just shout a couple more that I think people I know, friends who will be picking up. G.I. Joe, the relaunch of that, or the continuation, issue 302 drops from Image. Creep Show issue 4, that's been pretty good. Might check that out. Titans Beast World Tour Central City 1, $5.99. Not interested. Then down to the next row. We have, what do we have? Alien issue 2, it's right down here. God, that's like the 3rd relaunch in about 3 months or something, it feels like. Animal Pound issue 1. Oh God, is it Tom King? No thanks. Nothing else really. I don't know. Canary, is it Scott Snyder doing that? Canary issue 2 from Dark Horse. I don't know that. Let's have a quick look. Scott Snyder, Dan Panosian. In 1891, a mine collapsed into itself. What was the dark substance found 666 feet underground. Blending modern horror, historical fact, and Western lore, Scott Snyder and Dan Panosian have created a uniquely terrifying thriller with Canary, not Black Canary. While the Marshal's tragic past continues to reveal itself, he and Ed meet more of Canary's key figures, with one in particular that might forever change the course of Holt's investigation. It says here it's 56 pages. That's $4.99 as well. That's a bargain if it is. 56 pages, wow. There's one normal cover and one variant, 1 in 10, Dave Johnson cover. The main cover's by Dan Panosian. There we go. I was getting, who knows what fear lies in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. Getting Shadow vibes from that. How about you? Okay, and I think I'm getting towards the end. If I've missed anything that you're picking up, please forgive me. Please excuse me. That Daredevil Black Arm issue 2 is out as well, but nah, I'm out of that. The first issue was not good enough to pull me in, I'm afraid. And anything else, anything of the indies that I do like to pick, not looking like it. Cyberpunk 2077. No. Okay, yes, we'll stop. We'll stop there for recommendations, for possible pulls. If there's anything I've missed, anything that you want to shout out, you want to recommend, do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you think. I'd love to find something good, something to get me excited. Excited about reading comics again. Come on, there must be a way. So that's about it for the show. Thank you so much for watching this far. I really do appreciate it. As I say, I'd love to hear from you. Do let me know what you're reading. Give me something to look forward to. Give me a shout out, give me something to recommend. I'd love to hear. And I hope to see you in a future video. I'm hoping to have some reviews done this week. We'll see how that goes. And also a Christmas themed live stream at the weekend. If I'm in any condition to stream, I hope so. There's a Christmas party, if I'm able to go, on Friday after work. Finish on Friday for the winter break, the Christmas holidays. Can't wait, so excited. I hope you are too. I hope you're finishing soon, or you get some time off over the Christmas and New Year season. And as I say, yeah, thanks so much for watching this far. I really appreciate your support, and I wish you the very best for this week. Let's have a great week. Let's find something good to read. I will be picking up Batman Gotham After Midnight, issue 3. We've got Clayface on the cover there, looking good. Kelly Jones action. Let's give you a quick gander. Let's have a peep inside to see what will we see. Well, here's the opening page with an advertisement for Gotham Knight DVD. Batman Gotham Knight, look at that. There we go. Woohoo! Kelly Jones as well, the art. Okay, thanks so much. And as I say, I hope to see you very soon. Let's find the closer and we will say good night to everybody. Here we go. Matane.